What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Unreal Engine 5 game development live stream where we're back in Project Hero, an action-adventure game made with Unreal Engine 4 and now 5, using the gameplay ability system, C++, blueprints, all of the tools that we have with Unreal Engine. So what we've been doing recently is updating our project from UE4 to UE5, and particularly in the last few weeks, we've been trying to get everything set up with the ability system and our ability input so that we can properly sprint and cast abilities, do everything that we really need to do. So last time we were kind of stuck, but we ended up figuring out what exactly we needed to do thanks to the help of Codebreaker and some people from chat. So we're able to move forward a little bit. So kind of just to talk about what we did last time. So we have this setup player input, and now we're explicitly casting to the U enhanced input system, right? And we're doing this significant bind thing, and then we're saying if there are default abilities, then we go through all the abilities within default abilities. So just to show you what those are, it's an array here. We get the enum type input ID, and then we bind that action. So we get the ability action, the trigger type start. Our object is this bind our ability input. This is actually a template function. So it takes an input ID and then it passes into here, and then it binds it appropriately to ability local input pressed. So in general, we have everything working. I think there's just some stuff that we still need to do. So we have jumping and double jumping and everything. We have sprinting. We don't have slide. We don't have crouch. So we slowly gotta just add these input actions. That's what the input of the enhanced input system requires. And then once we get all the abilities going, then we're going to move things like our character movement and camera and stuff like that. So that's going to be our goal for tonight. Hopefully you can finish this so that we can move on to other things. So we can go into enhanced input. So we have all these input actions and we have all these contexts. So I kind of want to make a folder for this for context and then for actions. We kind of just separate these out. So we're going to move that context there. And we're just going to try to fix up any redirectory problems that there are. And then we can go into our granted abilities. Should be in our data asset, player abilities. So it's like an ability set. So right now we're doing jump, sprint, and we still haven't gotten crouch to work, which is interesting, but I think it's because we didn't add the appropriate option here. Okay, so we did. So I see how I have ability input ID up here for crouch. So it's curious that that's not working. Do we not add it to our context? Also an option. We do have crouch, left control. Whoops. I think we would want to do C. Thanks for the follow, Iani, or Annie, not sure. Much appreciated. How you doing? So crouch we have to the C key, right? Triggers, pressed. Should be more or less what we have for everything else. And we have an input action as well for crouch, pressed, consume input, modifiers, none. So it's interesting that that one's not working. Okay, it is. Okay. So next, we need another input action for sliding, right? So we'll add the next ability. So jump, sprint, evade, forward step, backward step, left step, right step. All those are not anything that we're gonna need to worry about. So it's crouch, block, aim, bow, confirm, cancel. Hi, how can I contact you on Discord? You can find me as Devin Sherry. That's my Discord username. Why? What's up? That's how my name is. So how do we So is the actual sliding not actually like an ability that we granted? I can't remember how we did it because I'm not connected to source control anymore, which sucks. But so there's slide. So jump, sprint, evade. So do we have to make a new entry for slide? Perhaps. All right, let's add slide. Slide. Neatly pack things in. Slide. And then we're gonna have to recompile this bad boy. I'm kind of confused over how we did the slide earlier. Because, you know, it requires that you are sprinting. So we'll have to see. But there's a lot of these bullshit stuff, like forward step, side step, or backward, all this stuff. I'm not sure how what I would want to do with those. You would have to eventually put them back in, and we have to do a bunch of stuff for animations and shit, but that one's tough. Yeah, this one's sheath. I really should correct the spelling on this one too. I don't think sheath has an L in it like that. All right. No. No, thank you. Sorry, I don't have any time to do any kind of work, regardless if it's paid or not. But thanks for the offer, I appreciate it. So let's correct the spelling on that too. There we go. Let's recompile that. So yeah, let's get slide working. And then yeah, there's the whole bow aiming thing. I don't think aiming of the bow and blocking and attacking, I don't think those should be default granted abilities. I think that should be handled in the weapon itself. Like the weapon should come included with an ability set, and each weapon kind of overrides like these certain input actions. So for example, you have like say you have a shield. The shield will grant a blocking ability, for example. So if you do, you know, right click, it'll block, and then, you know, eventually we'll want to have like this, you know, charging thing. So maybe like, you know, as you're blocking, if you hold down, you know, left mouse click, you do the charge, like it goes, and you let go and you dash forward and you deal damage or something. I think that would be kind of interesting. It'll be kind of hard to balance all this stuff, like not balance in terms of like gameplay, like I guess it's gameplay balancing. It's not like numbers and stuff like that, but you know, just kind of balancing what abilities are granted when, controlling that, make sure they're removed properly. So let's look at our data asset again. And, oh yeah, we already had an element here. Command slide. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a new input action. Maybe we could have like specific contexts and stuff like that too. So like you have your normal context, and then you can have like, I don't know, blocking content. I don't know. Maybe that's not really a good idea. Input action. So IA underscore slide. Put that in there, and then the hero ability slide. Billion names slide. So now under slide. So I kind of want to switch crouch. Crouch needs to be left control. Let's just make sure that works. Okay. And then I want sliding to be C. Name, slide, and I think these are under the movement categories. Yeah. So trigger, pressed. So I slide, trigger, pressed. Then we go into our slide. Update the ability ID to be slide. There we go. So now we got our slide. So it's a wee. So I still gotta figure out more or less, movement speed and stuff like that. The super jump window isn't working either, so we're gonna have to figure that out too. But we're getting there slowly. So let's take out some stuff that we really don't need right now. I want to do evade. There's announcements in the mega chat. Interested. Okay. Also, I should update my Discord. So let's take out. So we're gonna have to take out. Let's take out aim, bow, sheath, and attack. Take out these side steps. I want to keep evade. Ability 1, ability 2, ability 3. I think I want to keep. So none. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start 9. 10. So those are our default ability stuff for now. I think we'll have to add back in attack, and then when we grant these different attack abilities, they'll be in that input ID. So we'll work on that later. We'll add those back in once we're kind of more comfortable with what we're doing here. So let's recompile. Let's just make sure our ability asset is still good. Because it'd be kind of cool. We might have to take again these things one at a time. But I think it'll be cool to first do the shield weapon, and like you only maybe we can have it so you only have a shield, and you know, if you only have a shield equipped, you could do things like throw it, and maybe you could bounce off surfaces or something, or it can just return to you, kind of like God of War style. You can have like that shield back what you're blocking, and then you hold left click charge, and you kind of have like a targeting thing. Be pretty cool. So maybe that'll be our kind of approach, because again, you know, we're always kind of trying to add and introduce new things, and because we're updating the project so constantly, you know, we always have to like kind of jump back in and fix some stuff, so we're never really making good progress. So I kind of want to do that. Okay, so slide, crouch. So what are we missing? So ability 1, ability 2, ability 3. So we don't care about that right now. We got jump, sprint. So we want to do evade. So potentially evade could have the same input ID as slide or crouch. It'd be kind of hard to really figure. I'm not sure what would be the best option. But like evade basically will like make you roll in whatever kind of direction you're kind of moving in. So let's see what we have under evade. So we have an evade montage, right? And it's all in code. So let's take a look at our code again for that ability. So ability, evade. The montage, we have the fname section. Okay. So there should be a montage section. Okay, because I guess I do that math on my own here. So activate ability, we're getting the vector and stuff. We're getting that. So evade F, evade B, evade R, evade L. So we basically just need to make a new montage. So animation montage. So probably that one. So AM animation montage, evade. So now we need actual animations now, which shouldn't be a problem. I just forget. Let's see if I can find animation sequence. There roll. Okay, so there is roll. So there's roll back. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, that's pretty intense. I don't think I want to do something like that. So these are all escaping. Jump roll. Front. Doing a handstand. Whoa. Okay. I don't think there's anything explicitly called evade except in, yeah, so roll. So here's roll front. Let's see. Maybe this is what I want. Yeah. Okay. So for sure, so we have roll F, L, R. Do we have just a B? is back left, back right. All right, let's go to show in folder view. There's a pickup thing too. That's nice. I would like there to be a backwards roll. It's weird that it's not there. So there are shield hit stuff too. That's definitely stuff I'm gonna have to look into later. There's roll back left. I guess I could use just one of those. So let's do this. Retarget, duplicate retarget animation assets. Okay. Okay, so there's a problem. It's crashing when I try to do that. That sucks. Let's see if it'll do it if I just gotta do it one at a time. If it still crashes, we'll have to see what's going on. Might have to get a crash report. We are making progress. Okay, roll. Why is this editor freezing? So first one, yeah, let's go show in folder view. Yeah, looks right. Retarget, duplicate. So still crashing. So that's super cool. So project hero 5.01 hero. So scene occlusion is crashing for some reason. Why? Okay. Roll. Bump it down. Let's get an actual crash report. Duplicate. Yeah, here is it. Here it is. See, like, why is that happening? UE5 crash when trying to retarget animation. Okay, this is from April 22nd, 2020. Sort size, or yeah, thanks. I had a project where we get a similar error. It seems to have to do with the amount of bones, virtual bones on a skeleton. Removing all virtual bones from the target. Okay. Oops, I did not want to open up Unreal Game Sync. That's so bizarre. Critical error, fatal error. All right, let's look. So there's more information about it. After exporting Unreal Engine tries to compress the animation, but it's stuck at 0%. Resetting the bone pose. Okay. So roll. Okay. Is it really like effectively that? Let's see if it happens to other ones in this animation. So attack sequence, right? Retarget. Yeah, same issue. I'm not able to retarget any animations? Because that'll be really upsetting. I hope I wouldn't have to like... Well, again, what's the term? Get a new version of Unreal 5. So crash every time, retarget animation. Still this index array thing. So this guy might help too. Let's see. UE5 virtual bone. Like, I don't know what a virtual bone is. When building complex blending, layered, or compressed animations, there may be cases where this causes extra undesired movement. Swimming. So they're kind of purplish. All right, let's try again, but a different animation. So, archery system, stylescape. Do I have like an animation pack in here? Yeah, Clazy Anim pack. Animation. So yeah, I literally can't retarget animations now with Unreal 5. What the hell? So let's look at this video. It's from a couple months ago.
Hello and welcome. If you find anything useful in today's tutorial, please like and subscribe. It really helps.
Okay.
Today we're going to be retargeting the third person blueprint. In a previous video, when I tried this, UE5 crashed. Today I will be presenting a way to get around that crash.
Okay.
I start with a basic third person template. I then created 2 IK rigs, one for the mannequin. And then one for our Genesis 8 character, which is called Max. I then created a retargeter to retarget the animation. Please check my previous videos to learn how to do this.
Remake?
I then created a retargeter to retarget the animation. Please check
A retargeter. What in the world is that?
my previous videos to learn how to do this. Now we are going to retarget the animation.
What other information does he have? Learning, blah blah blah, bum, bum, bum. It's got a lot of videos.
Open the folder that contains your third-person animations and select only the animation sequences. Right-click and open the retargeter.
Okay, so I can't even get to that. So, what the fuck? I don't want to change engine code. It uses that skeleton. I don't see anything there. So retargeting options. View pose, modify pose, reset, save. I don't think that's gonna fix anything. So it fails here. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's look at the GitHub. Epic Games, Unreal Engine. So there is 5.02. Oops. So scene occlusion. Let's see. Open in Explorer. So engine source, runtime, renderer. So engine source, runtime, renderer, private. Okay, there we go. Then we're looking for scene occlusion. What does it have here? Scene occlusion. Text for occlusion query software assert when using renderer. All right, let's see what the diff is here. So we're looking at line 835. Okay, at least these are numbered. So these are still, like, this function is still the same. So that's kind of upsetting. So that doesn't really help. Not under problems. Unreal. So fatal error. Rendering thread 934. Oh. That doesn't help me. Maybe I can look for this option. So rendering thread.cpp. It's pretty sure it's agent social runtime render core. Rendering thread.cpp 934. So that's what that says at 934. Rendering thread 934. Still the same. Ugh. All right, let's see. What? All right, let's change engine code. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that breaks anything for us significantly. Because if we can't get this to work, we'll kind of have to just move on to because we're gonna have to figure this out because we're gonna have to retarget a bunch of animations. Might have to ask for help as well. Maybe we'll get a different crash now. Knowing us, for sure. We'll get a different one. So we have these rolling ones, right? Okay. So we're able to alright, so we have to create a new retargeter. So we'll go under hero. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this elsewhere. So under player character animation, I'll create a new folder. It's called IK retargeters. And we'll call this one So IK sword shield targeter. Retargeter. Pick IK to copy animation from. Okay, what? Okay, let's layer character animation IK retargeters. So animation IK retargeter. Pick IK rig to copy animation from. Okay, animation IK rig. Alright, can I create a rig? So sequences, mannequin, character, primation. Okay, create skeleton. Alright, let's open this. Create ice. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. So IK rig. So let's find the right mannequin. So this one is going to be sword shield thing. Okay, so IK rig underscore sword shield mannequin. Okay. Boom. Let's go now. Let's go to me. Atom sequences, alpha male, archery. Let's go to you. To you. Do something like this. I'll go back. IK retargeters. Create another IK thing. Ash animation. IK rig. Like that. So IK rig. Male elf. We'll say. Okay. Now, animation. IK retargeter. So IK retargeter underscore sword and shield mannequin. And we'll create another one just in case. IK retargeter. Okay. IK retargeter underscore male elf. Bring pot. So now should be okay. Let's go back up. Sequence. Let's do roll front. Target, duplicate, targeter. Okay. Why can't I add a target? Alright, so I think I gotta do that. We definitely don't need. So we definitely need the rig. We don't need this asset. Alright, let's try again. There we go. So it doesn't work. Interesting. Let's go to my player character real quick. Yeah, that boy be thick for sure, Patrick. You right. Alright, I think that this is why. So this is the one that we want. Yeah, I'm wondering how we retarget animations on Unreal 5. They changed it a lot. So I'm just trying to figure this out. But we finally figured out more of the enhanced input system, so I'm happy about that too. I'm just trying to add evade into this. And evading is just rolling in different directions and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go back to IK retargeters. So this one. Let's clear that out so there's no reference to this one. Yes, let's force delete animation, IK rig. Why is that not an option? Elf. Oh, how you doing, Shimon? Thanks for kicking my ass in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'm a streamer. I try to do it a couple times a week. I have my own project with Unreal 5. And I just kind of work on it, try to learn, that's how I try to get better with my job at PCF. So I appreciate the follow too. Welcome. If you have any questions, more than happy to try to answer. Right now I'm trying to figure out animation retargeting with Unreal 5 because it definitely has changed. I'm not too sure why. Like certain skeletal meshes don't seem to be valid here. Maybe I have to add that as a source. Let's just make sure I can still animate. Okay, I can still animate. We're good. Okay, so maybe it needs to have this this is the retarget source name. Now let's try to make it that IK rig again. Form, I think, is in there. Yeah, male form standalone. Let's not get married to any naming. Oops. So it should have more or less the same shit. Pardon my language. So new IK rig. Just to here. Now, is there a preview? The roll. Okay, so it's interesting that chain mapping. Yeah, so I don't understand. So edit pose. No. New pose. No. Reset pose. No. Retarget IK. Disabling those doesn't really do anything for me. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay, let's UE5 retarget animation. All right, so there is a new method, not like I'm crazy here, so let's just watch this.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can retarget animation inside Unreal Engine 5 preview number 1. So this changed quite a bit. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be the official way of doing this, but big thanks to Jabotsu because he is the only one that actually shared any information about this. Now, obviously, we have to wait until the actual Unreal Engine 5 documentation comes out to see if this is
I mean,
the official way. But
there
if you want to
even
know how to retarget
documentation?
animations right now with this new version of Unreal, you're gonna have to follow along. And
keep pulling out my
unfortunately, if
headphone
this
case.
is the way, it's not one click anymore. So that being said, let's go ahead and create a new content. I'm gonna click add right here.
Let's watch
add
this.
a feature content. We're gonna add a third person because what I'm going to do is actually import some motion capture that I created with Move AI that I made a tutorial about that I'm going to be posting here shortly. So I'm going to go back to content, go to mannequin character mesh. I'm going to go to the folder. This is the tutorial, like I said. This is a UE4 mannequin animation. So this is already going to find the skeleton, which is correct. I'm going to import animation and then, just leave it to 60, import that. Okay, so we have this motion capture that I recorded with Move AI. Again, I have the tutorial coming, and let's go ahead and set this up like a regular traditional retargeting options like before. Let's go ahead and move this root animation and then skeleton for the rest. And as you can see right here, you no longer have that option. Okay, so we have now the motion capture for Move AI, and now I'm going to use Slay. Now this map right here, this whole project is completely free in the Epic Launcher in the marketplace, so go ahead and grab it so you can follow along. Go to assets right now, go to character, echo, and we got echo right here in the mesh. We have the skeleton right here, and we got the skeletal mesh. So I'll double click the skeleton and make sure that that's set up as well. This is the same thing, retargeting options. Pelvis is animation, and everything else should be skeleton, so you can see here. So that's good. Again, if we go here, you no longer see the option to retarget with one click. So I'm going to exit that, and I'm going to go back to the mannequin. Let's go ahead and Control S, mesh. And what we'll do is you can create this anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and right click animations, and I'm going to create a IK rig. Now this is going to be skeleton target because we want to apply this animation to echo. And then we're going to create another one, animation IK rig. And this, we're going to select the actual UE4 mannequin. So you can see right here, SK mannequin. This is going to have the bones and stuff for the UE4, so we're going to do that, and this is going to be the source. So now we have source and target, and then I'm going to double click the source for now, and you're going to see that we have that UE4 mannequin in there. I'm going to right click the pelvis, and I'm going to set root, and I'm going to add.
Okay, so they're inside this. What does it do? I just lost even the first step.
That UE4 mannequin in there. I'm going to right click the pelvis, and I'm going to set.
Okay, so pelvis, right click, set target root.
And I'm going to add about 5 of these. Add new chain, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're going to start with a head and spine. I'm going to do left arm,
head,
left arm, left
spine,
leg, and create another one.
Left arm. So left arm, right arm. And left leg. Right leg.
And right leg. Again, this is not as simple as it used to be, but again, I'm waiting for the actual documentation to see
Curious why they
this is
changed
actually
this.
the right way I'm doing this now. So for the chain name for the head, we're going to start with a neck.
Not sure why he's using neck, but okay. So neck.
01, and the end bone is going to be the head. The spine, we're going to start with spine 01, and then the end is going to be spine 03. For the left arm, I'm going to go ahead and start with a clavicle left, and then left hand is going to be the end bone, and you guessed it, clavicle R, then hand right. Left leg, same thing, we're going to go with the thigh L, and then we're going to go with the ball left. Right leg is same thing.
What are they doing?
Thigh right, and we have thigh ball. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and minimize it for now. Now we're gonna go to the target now, which is Echo. See, she's really small, but it's okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then again go to the pelvis.
So same thing. And here. So pelvis, right click, so target root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're doing. Can I copy? No. Okay. So head spine. Left arm, right arm. Left leg. Right leg. Oops. I guess I'm gonna have to do this for other fucking things too, eventually. And then what? Neck 1 to head. Put the music back on. Sure, the music might be a little too loud now. Sorry about that. Spine is gonna be about 1 to 3. Clavicle to hand. And then this is what? Thigh to ball. Okay.
All this right click right here. You're gonna see right here, set target root, usually the pelvis. Set that. Do the same thing. Spine 1, she has a lot more spines, but we're just gonna go with 3 for now. There you go. Thigh arm
Okay.
ball. And I'll save this now, so that's good. And then the last thing we're gonna do is create another animation. Go to IK retargeter now, and it's gonna say pick IK rig to copy animation from. So this is
So
going to be our
source.
source.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna name this to Echo. Now if I double click this, you are now gonna see, if I go to the target IK rig, I'm gonna choose target, and Echo is gonna pop up on the right side. If I take this wrap motion that we imported, double click that, you're now gonna see Echo animating and wrapping.
Okay. So now in theory. What? Why? Um. So. It's because I don't think what's like IK goal. Then trash. So neck 0-1 to head, the spine 3, clavicle to hand, L, clavicle R to hand. All right, let's pretend like that. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay. So root target. That's interesting. I'm kind of upset by that. So let's delete that. Let's try roll front again. Retarget. So I wonder why. Oh boy. Okay, there you go. So we auto mapped it, and that did it. So the left hand, or right hand, I should say, it's kind of weird. So maybe we gotta do better there. Can I stop previewing something? Oh, okay, that's why. Clavicle L. Auto map, boom. Alright. We did it! Okay. That wasn't too bad, but that's still kind of hard to understand if you're not much of an animator. So essentially, so IK rig elf male. Let's just do that. Fix every directories. So now we can go here. So now we can do this one, this one, this one. We'll do this one. So retarget, duplicate, get the retargeter, retarget. And get rid of that one for sure. I hope it doesn't crash. Okay, cool. Hit save. I'm also hoping there's no weird offset, just based off what I'm seeing here. Maybe that's not a big deal. Okay. It looks like enable. I don't want actually that. Well, maybe I do. All right, let's just pretend this is what we want. So let's go in, evade, move. So we'll say a underscore evade underscore back. A evade front. A evade left. A evade right. So now we should be able to add these into our montage. And based on what our code is, we have different montage. So evade, so front, back, right, left. So we could be, so we just gotta be like, you know, front, back, or not. Back, right, left, yeah? Now we gotta make different sections, and we gotta name this section appropriately. So again, evade F. Then make another one about here. I click evade back. Guess we can try to make that precise. There we go. Evade R. Evade L. Now we want to remove these links. We want them to be independent of each other. So now if you watch evade F, it should just loop. Yes. And I know this is not gonna be perfect when we first add it in, but we did learn something. Oh, that's nice. So now in the ability, there's evade. And there's the animation montage. Boom. Okay. Now let's look at our input. Enhanced input. Actions. IA evade. Triggers pressed. Now we go into our context. So evade. Good, make it C for now. Pressed. Evade, evade, movement. Now let's look at actually the ability here. Now, what are the requirements? No, so there isn't any requirements. Maybe it'll be left control. So let's look at our data asset again. So we have slide, we have crouch, we have sprint, we have jump. So now let's add evade. 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 Let's see how this looks, because I don't know if it's gonna work. So we have evade, evade. All right, so it seems like we are moving. So if player use full body motion equals true. Let's look at the montage. Default slot name, full body slot, we'll say. Okay, so there's something wrong with the animation. So what is wrong? So yeah, the Toyash is very strong. So something is definitely, let's open this animation. So like there's an issue of like that. So forcing root lock doesn't really do anything. So let's look at these animations again. Let's look at roll. Okay, so something for sure is off. good player character animation, AK by K retargeters. So roll. Um, well, something is definitely off. That's strange. Like, it looks right here. So, auto map, everything seems good. But the actual animation is fucked up. Let's look again. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, it's still fucked up. Parent asset. Um, that's strange. Do I have to make changes like that and then reopen it to see it? No. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure what's going on here. This is strange. Maybe it's because the pelvis is what is the thing instead of the root. What can I make? So clear retarget root, set target root. So that's the male. This is that is target root. Oh god. So that's not right. Looks funny though. Alright, so it has to be pelvis. See, that looks right. But the actual retargeted animation is all beefed up. We were this close to greatness. I just don't know why he's going that way. Does this happen with other animations? So die, for example. No. So it's just that set of animations, I guess. Is there any other similar animations? So there's dodge. Let's look at what dodge does. Yeah, see, like, that looks completely different. And I'm not sure why. I don't know how much longer I kind of want to look into this. So UE5 retarget animation. Root motion issue? I don't know. Okay, wait, there's actual information here. You could try setting it up like this. Okay. So retargeter. FK adjustments. So there's nothing there. That. Okay. Actual hero. Can't believe I missed this. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, so maybe there needs to be one for root. So add chain root. Like that. Auto map. Then select that. And then in translation mode, globally scaled. Now let's look. So I'll do roll front, retarget. That looks right. All right, there we go. Interesting. That's gonna be kind of annoying. So we got roll forward. So we'll do BR right like that. Oh, I copied them? Shit. Guess we'll delete them. Get rid of the stuff we don't need at the moment. All right, let's update our thing here. So change this one to a roll. Can I select it? This one's back. Right. This is left. Boom. Now these should no longer have any references. We can get rid of that. Read directories, save. Let's look. There we go. feel like the animation's weird. Yeah, the hand goes up. You see that? It's kind of weird, but and yeah, my game is kind of broken. Like, because if I do this and then sprint, I am forever stuck in sprint. So that's interesting. But okay. At least we figured that out. So I think that'll be probably a good time to end it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. All the new followers. Shaman, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Patrick as well. Thanks for stopping by. Annie, thanks for stopping by. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're not going to stream. I got to do some stuff, and then Wednesday is therapy days, so I don't know if I'll do that. So we'll try to go on Thursday. It's like these days have been kind of busy, and it's summertime. Got to do some fun stuff and things like that. So I'll try to continue as much as I can. So until then, enjoy your night. See you soon.